Every small business dreams of growing big, but dreams need finance, and not every entrepreneur gets it easily. That's where the National Small Industry Corporation, or we can say NSIC, quietly steps in. Now, in my this video, I'll tell you how NSIC can help you get finance, build credibility, and grow your MSME, all with government support. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to apply, who is eligible, what documents you need, and how real businesses are benefiting from NSIC today. So grab your chai, pen and paper, and let's get started. What is NSIC? The full form of NSIC is National Small Industries Corporation. The NSIC, that is National Small Industry Corporation, was established in 1955 by Government of India under the Ministry of MSME, just to promote, or we can say aid and foster the growth of small enterprises, especially those who struggle to access finance, technology, and market opportunities. Today, NSIC operates across more than 150 offices in India, and they connect lakhs of MSME to banks, to the supplier, to government tenders. Now you can think of NSIC as a bridge that is between the small entrepreneur and our formal financial system. Okay, so if you are an MSME, NSIC helps you not only get funding but also build trust, visibility, and scale. That is why NSIC is that important. So what are the 4 pillars of NSIC support? Let's understand them. The 4 major pillars through which NSIC empowers small industries. First is Finance Facilitation Center, that is, we also call it as FFC. Second is Raw Material Assistance Scheme, that is also known as RMA. Third is Single Point Registration Scheme, that is also known as SPRS. And the 4th is Performance and Credit Rating System. Okay, now let's start with the first one, Finance Facilitation Center. Now what is it? Now this is the most powerful offering of NSIC. Through this, NSIC acts as a link between MSME and the bank. You don't pay commission, you have not to pay any commission. The service is completely free. You just simply go and register your business on NSIC ffcoonline.in. I'll mention this website in my caption, and you can choose the loan type you need there. That can be your working capital, term loan, equipment finance, or sometimes bank guarantee, and the NSIC will directly connect you with the partner bank. Now this will save your time, increase your chances of approval, and also it gives you credibility because banks know NSIC's referred cases are already pre-verified. So the case represented by NIC becomes easier for your funding, and you can easily get them. Now how does this work? Let me explain. Credit facilitation, the FFC assist the MSME in obtaining loans and other financial products. I already told you, it can be your term loan, equipment finance, your bank guarantee, or your working capital. This involves helping them prepare their project reports and connect with suitable financial institution. Right from helping you prepare your project report, they connect you with the financial institution. Now they give you an online platform, that is FFC. I told you the website NSIC ffcoonline.in. I'll mention this in caption. You can check directly from there. This website cater the MSME credit requirement all through digital in light, and this is in line with the Digital India initiative. Then they collaborate with the bank. The NSIC has partners with major banks and NBFC, non-banking financial companies, to offer you a wide range of financial services. Now, what are the benefits? FFC simplifies the process of securing financing, which is often a major challenge for smaller businesses. It provides you guidance, a single point of contact for MSME who seeks financial assistance for growth and development. Okay, now let's move to next scheme, that is raw material assistance scheme, that also called as RMA. As the name suggests, raw material assistance. Okay, many MSMEs lose business because they can't buy raw material in bulk. Suppose you are a MSME and you have got a big order. You were chasing a order for 6 months. You're chasing a company for getting the order for past 6 months, and suddenly you got that big order, but you don't have raw material to fulfill the order. That's where NSIC helps you. It steps in and buys on your behalf from trusted supplier. They have already supplier listed. They just buy from these suppliers the raw materials you need for your order in bulk, and you get that material on credit support. And this credit support can be as long as 180 days, and you can repay them later after with flexible terms. And even if there are some interest also you need to pay. If you pay after 180 days, I'll mention the details. Now this helps you manage your working capital smoothly and negotiate for better prices. Since the NSIC has already tied up with major suppliers, so you get the raw material at very less prices compared to market rate. And MSME also helps to avail economic of purchases, like already sell bulk purchase. They also give cash discount, and there are many other benefits. Now, what is eligibility? Any manufacturing and service MSME that has URC, that is Udyam Registration Certificate. This is a mandatory for any any business to qualify as MSME. Udyam Registration Certificate. If you have that and you are a manufacturing or service class MSME, you can apply for assistance this under this scheme. But trading activities not allowed because they don't require draw. So this is not allowed in this scheme. Now, what can be the application process? The entrepreneurs are required to apply for raw material assistance scheme only on the prescribed application form. There is an application form. You can download it from the website of NSIC. Also, the blank forms are also available in their branch offices. If that is available in your city, you can directly go from the branch office and you can take from them and then fill the application form along with the required document and submit it to the nearest branch office. After you submit it, there is a preliminary appraisal and unit inspection, as in the case of banks, but in this case, NSIC conducts this unit inspection and they verify the orders and then sanction the limit to the unit. And there is an agreement between NSIC and the MSME. After the agreement, disbursement is done directly to the unit. Disbursement of assistance, maybe it can be a raw material or it can be fund supply. Now, what are the documents you require? I'll mention in the description box. You can directly check from there. Okay. Now let's move to the third point, that is single point registration scheme. Okay. Now, what is SPRS, that is single point registration scheme? Under this, NIC register your enterprise as a government supplier. Now this gives you tender benefits, that is like free tender sets, no EMD required, that is earnest money required. Otherwise, if you apply for anywhere as for the bank, for any tender, you need to deposit a minimum fees, that's it, earning money deposit. But in this case, you are not required, and you also get priority in government procurement. Now imagine getting access to thousands of tenders without paying the deposit. Unbelievable, right? But this is possible through single point registration scheme. Now here are some of the key features I will highlight. That government purchase. First is government purchase. The scheme aims to increase the share of goods and services purchased from the small scale sector by government body directly. Once you are registered in this, government bodies, if they require any raw material or anything, they directly can purchase from you. Now, what is the eligibility? All micro and small enterprises that have Udyam registration, already told, are eligible to register under SPRS. The validity of this certificate is 2 years, after which it needs to be renewed. And in a provisional registration valid for 1 year can also be issued to just new enterprises that have just started the commercial production. Okay, but after they have completed 1 year, they need to apply for the complete registration certificate, and that will be valid for 2 years. Okay, now what is the exclusion? That again same, it that the traders are not eligible, and in this case drugs and medicines manufacturer are also not available, not eligible. Now what the benefit they can get? Free tender sets, already told you, exemption from earnest money, they are not required to pay any earnest money. They also get price preference if tenders where an MSME quotes a price within L1 plus 15% price band. And now here L1 is the lowest bid by a non-MSME. The MSME is allowed to supply a portion of the requirement. It can be up to 25%, and that will match with L1 price. Okay. Reserved items, a specific list of items is reserved for exclusive purchase from that MSME sector by government entities. They can set procurement goals like central money ministry, department, public sector undertakings are mandated to be purchased minimum of 25% of their annual purchase from MSMEs, and they get preference on this. Specific sub targets are also set for MSME owned by women entrepreneurs. These government entities are required minimum 3% to be purchased from MSME owned by women, and SCST it is I think 4%. Yeah, that is 4%. Okay, now let's move to the next, that is performance and credit rating scheme. This I can say that NSIC finally offers a credit rating subsidy. When your MSME get rated by a recognized agency like NSIC, NSIC reimburses you up to 75% of the fee depending on your turnover. Now this rating boosts your credibility with banks and customers. It's like a financial passport that says, oh, this enterprise is reliable. Okay, now the question is biggest, how to apply for NSIC finance. Now that you know the scheme, let's talk about how to apply and get finance through NSIC. So here's a step-by-step guide. First, check for eligibility. In first requirement is URC, already told, then your valid GST and PAN, and minimum 1 year of operations is preferred. Okay, and you should have good repayment history. Your CIBIL should be better. If you are a new unit, NSIC only I told you they will give you a provisional registration certificate and or through some tie-up with the banks. Next is choose the scheme. What do you require? If you require working capital, then finance facilitation. If you require raw material, then RMA, raw material assistance scheme. If you need help with government tenders, then it comes SPRS, and then credit rating it is PCRS. Okay, you need to choose the scheme, decide what your business immediately need. Okay, you can't apply all at once, just you need to focus on one that will solve your major problem first. Okay, then prepare the documents. Now what are the documents? First is URC, your last 2 year financials, your GST and PAN, and maybe your 6 months or 1 year bank statement. Your sales and purchase bill are also important. Then all the bills you need to keep it safe. Your project report for term loan, if you don't have this, then NSIC can help you with, and most important, KYC of the promoters. Now always remember, in any case document is the make or break step, and many MSMEs often have seen they face rejection simply because their files are incomplete. So make sure your financials are clean and updated. Then after you have all this, you can apply via NSIC portal or their branch office, or we can say the facilitation center. Website already told you, it's nsicffcoonline.in. I'll mention again in the caption. You can already said you can visit the NSIC office. They have many offices, more than 115 across India. They will help you to fill the form and forward it to the partner banks you desire. Last final step is sanctioning and monitoring. Once your application is done over here, then the application process, the bank will evaluate your case and disperse the loan. And since this complete process is online, NSIC will monitor the progress and will also ensure you timely credit and fair practices. Okay, now let's move forward. Benefits and challenges. Like any government initiative, NSIC Finance has both immense benefits and some real world challenges. So let's start with the benefits. Quick access to multiple banks through one window. Clear, lower cost of finance due to government support, credibility enhancement, easier entry into government contracts, and reduced raw material burden. Okay. Now, what are the challenges? Again, document and follow-ups are still required. Sometimes you need to visit the bank as per their requirement. And awareness is low among MSMEs. Very few MSME knows about this scheme. And again, approval depend on bank policies too. And some schemes are limited by sector or turnover. But if you are prepared and persistent, the advantage outweighs the delay. Okay. Now let's take an example, a real lifestyle example. This is Ramesh, who runs a small plastic unit, say in Maharashtra. His business is doing fine, but his orders are inconsistent because he cannot buy raw material in bulk. He gets a big order and he's like, I cannot fulfill the order because I don't have the raw material. So he approaches the NSIC office, enrolls in the RMA scheme, raw material assistance scheme, and within 3 weeks, NIC supplies him the plastic granules, that is polymer granules worth 15 lakh, and payment terms are 90 days. Can you imagine 90 days? And now Ramesh has fulfilled his order and now he's getting more orders. It has also improved his delivery time, and within 6 months his turnover can rise by 40%. Now later he also got assisted by NSIC Bank Finance for machinery through Finance Facilitation Center. Now today he has employed 25 workers and supplied to major clients across India. This is the power of government partnership. When MSME leverages what's already available. So like Ramesh, you can also take benefit of this scheme. This is available easily. Just okay. Here are some practical tips for MSMEs how to make the most of NSIC support. Keep your URC, GST and financial updated. I say in all my videos. Please look it. Maintain a clean civil record, and not only for your business but your personal civil too. Prepare a clear project report with purpose, repayment plan, and margin money. You can connect with local NSIC officers. They are helpful and guide you. They will guide you at every stage. Don't wait for crisis plan for getting funding early. Now, once you get the finance, repay on time to build your track record, because there are many schemes, and once you have repaid it properly, you can avail many other benefits of the scheme. Don't wait for crisis, plan your funding early already. Okay. Now keep exploring other NSIC scheme like marketing and incubation. They can multiply your growth by immensely. Okay. Now let's close the video. Finance, finance is the lifeblood of any business, and NSIC makes that lifeblood flow smoothly for Indian small entrepreneurs. If you are an MSME owner, never underestimate what NSIC can do for you. Start by just simply visiting their website. It will hardly take 5 minutes, maybe or 10 minutes if you are interested to see further. Or you can also visit your NSIC offices today. And please, if you found this video valuable, do 3 things right now. Subscribe to Smart Kid with Sangeeta. Like this video, share with the MSME owner who needs it. And please comment below your question. I will reply you personally. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, And always remember, smart credit is not about loans, it's about smarter growth. Thank